Okay, Act 2, retake 3. We move. Okay, so where do we start the conversation? You can check the mic again one last time.
My mic is working now.
All right, let's move. So Mo will take the first few comments coming to the show today, and then from there we enter the matters properly. All right. Samson, welcome. Julius Shukuka says, what are you cooking on week 38? I wonder who in the talk today. People done the drag for comment section already. Man, check comments quickly. Come out here. Okay. Let's see. Robert Samuel. Okay, it be like they argue something. I don't they argue Champions League whenever I reach. Now wow, full blown analysis and everything. No.
Which one be Gabriel Jesus better pass Haaland again?
Comment. So I want to take first comment. So okay, Emmanuel Rich says, good evening guys from Ghana. I saw they give us joy. Thank you so much. Emerald Ife Chukudi says, are you sure United will make top 4 next season?
Next season.
Interesting. This
okay,
is
next
never
season,
end.
not this season soon. Oh, I get you now.
Okay. Ido Wujami says, I want to welcome. Thank you so much. Sandy Victor said, good evening. Good evening to you. Da Silva Nelson says, good evening, guys. Good evening to you, Da Silva. DJ Scratch Torino says, on a good evening. Shout out to you, DJ Scratch. Let's see. Wisdom Okore says, good job for you. Thank you so much. Eze Kosiso says, good morning, guys. Now morning for your place already. No wahala. We move. Victor Wankwo says, greetings from the USA. Thank you so much. Omilabu Temitokwe says, good evening, guys. Good evening to you. Kalu Comforter, good evening. Okoye Christian, good evening. And Olani, good evening to you. And finally, from Victor Wankwo, who said the Box 18 preview was fire. That's talking about the Arsenal vs Chelsea preview. I beg, if you never watch them yet, immediately this live show end, just feel free. Take one step back and go check out that preview, because if you miss it, you miss out. All right, we move officially after a few breaks in the transmission there. So, man of God, are you inspired to let us know where we will begin today?
To continue from where that guy stopped, in life, when you're going up, if you don't pick anything, go forward. You go come back. Any battle, you know, when you go up, you come back and fight up.
Yeah.
So it's better you go back and watch that preview between Chelsea and Arsenal. It was fire. It was something else.
Yeah. You go like add something because you know we did the preview. What would you like to add? Sir?
You know, we are champions. We are champions. You understand now? So, listen, like what happened in the noon? It was just like competition.
In the what?
In noon. It was just like competition, like AC or say accurate timekeeper, accurate debater, and all those them. Now who get highest point? Now win the DC. So I said it before. I said I gave Chelsea the win for that debate.
But we still like hear from Honor. Shami can let us know who and if you say win that one in terms of a flying banter and the rest. But your thoughts on the game now? What do you think? Waiting. Arsenal and Chelsea go deliver tomorrow.
Arsenal and Chelsea, I keep saying it and I've been saying it times without number that when it comes to derby matches, form is irrelevant. And that's one thing I said last season when Arsenal was very poor. When we had a bad one, we lost to Southampton and some other team, Newcastle and other. When we were to play Chelsea, I said that Arsenal might be losing to teams like all these teams, but coming to play Chelsea, that since it's a derby match, anything can happen, and that Arsenal is going to win the match. And Arsenal scored 4 goals on that day. It was 4-2. So coming to this match, I believe Chelsea want to go out. They will prefer losing to other teams than losing to Arsenal. I hear me. Yeah. They will prefer losing to other teams than losing to Arsenal. And we find out that though derby matches these days, it's not as it used to be. Remember when Arsenal and Tottenham, where Jack Wilshere had to pay $10,000 that Tottenham is not going to finish ahead of Arsenal. So those times is war. Even on the field, there's no friendship. It's war. Any little thing they want to fight and others. But derby matches, we know it has come down, not as it used to be before. But I believe that despite the form of Chelsea that they have lost 4 straight matches, it won't be as easy as people are talking about. It won't be what people will say. It's what the field will tell.
Yeah.
I don't know. Before now, Lampard, according to Liverpool, they say Enito Lowi ko ni fila, and Enito ni fila ko lowi. Let me interpret. Say somebody will get head, he no get cap. Somebody will get cap, he no get head. So coming to tomorrow, you can be shocked. Everyone might be shocked that Lampard might get it right tomorrow.
It happen.
So it's a derby match. So, but as an Arsenal fan, I will still say Arsenal will win. But I can't just go and stick it all out. Say Arsenal is going to win Chelsea because the 2 teams have bad runs this period.
Lineup don't they fly around. A different lineup. Anywhere I look for social media, lineups they fly around. Even for that, our previews, lineup just they fly left, right, and center. People they move players up and down, go everywhere to make sure say Arsenal begin win match again. Wait till your whole lineup go look like your preferred 11.
Okay, preferred 11, not Chelsea preferred 11. Make them play Kante as 9 and they play last time. So, to me, I will stick with. I know we have shortage at the back, the right back. Even I would have said Rob Holding should rob the bench. He should stay. He should hold the bench. And sometimes you need big matches to make big statements. I would say, apart from what people are calling for the head of Obodin and everything, looking at the Man City match, Obodin did not do that bad. Just that there's no cover in midfield. But I would have said, let Gabriel, let him rest too. Give us Kivio. You just need
power.
No, that's what I'm saying. You just need one match.
Interesting. Against
You just need one match that to make a statement.
a derby match.
No, it can happen.
All right.
So me, I would have said, okay, play Ben White. But since we lack numbers in the defense,
Right back department.
in the right back, and Arteta will not want to play Partey at the right hand side of the defense because he tried it one of our match. He brought him to the right side, and we know Partey can play that area. He has played it even in Atletico Madrid. So I would have still said, okay, he will still go with the Obodin, Ben White, and the normal back line that he used to go with. But coming to that midfield, to add steel in that midfield, he will not want to do it. But one of the persons that knows Chelsea very well is Jorginho.
In as much as they know, sorry for breaking
You
your
know how
butt.
much they use by us.
Same way he used no Chelsea, that the same way Chelsea use no him. So it's not just an advantage there.
No, what I'm saying in essence now, what Arsenal needs, if you look at Arsenal from Liverpool match, the midfield is always open. They need a man of steel. And that's what
Jorginho is not that man.
No, listen.
Jorginho is
No,
not that
every game. No, let me explain what I mean. Now, looking at Man City's match between Arsenal and Man City, we know that Man City, they will want to come at you, and they needed somebody that will cool the ball down in the midfield, which was in a party is not willing to do. Xhaka doesn't even come back. So what I would have said tomorrow is that play the Jorginho, play the party, and play Odegaard for us. Xhaka in the last match was the shadow of himself. He doesn't return. I showed you when we were watching the clip where many of the counters they had against
to
Arsenal.
be fair with him, was he unfit?
That is what we are
They
saying.
smell like saying still get there on that.
No, if he was not fit, whose fault is it that he's playing? You have people on the bench. Why did you buy Jorginho when you know you will not use him? You know, see, Arteta sometimes when I begin to look at his analogy, his way of doing things, I begin to wonder, is it the same man? Because Jorginho, before Chelsea signed Jorginho, Arteta and Guardiola went for Jorginho. They were the first people who went for Jorginho to sign Jorginho when he was at Napoli. He said he knows this player so much. Now you have the players in your own team. You cannot make use of him. What's the essence of buying him? Tomorrow, I would have said, play Jorginho, play Partey. Partey's role is not even in number 6. He plays that role where Xhaka played. Push Partey there, bring Jorginho in, and play Odegaard. Because if I say because tomorrow's match is not going to be, Chelsea is not going to come all defensive. They want to come and play.
And Jorginho should be the DM.
Jorginho should stick in that team. Okay. Partey and Odegaard. Then going forward, I would have said, okay, Gabriel Jesus, let him stay in the house. Let him not come out. You understand? Give me Trossard, give me Martinelli, and give me Saka for now, we don't have anybody that can keep Saka on the bench. Let's forget about all these things we are saying. Oh, Nelson is good and all this stuff. If you watch, there are some players who, when they come in, they read the match better when they're on the bench. They can now come and do some little changes. But starting them in the match, it might give us some hiccup going forward. So play the Saka, and later in the match, change him.
Fair enough. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. But we know the waiting you want and waiting Arteta go do now. Two totally different things. That's number one.
And that's what we have been saying.
And then secondly, playing two defensive midfielders against Chelsea on this
It's
form.
not defensive midfield.
You can't go and play Partey as a 6 or as a number 8 now.
He was
every
never-
number 8, every number 8 should be able to offer at least a goal threat.
He was never a number 6.
Partey.
Yes.
How? From where?
Check his records.
From where him be you number waiting?
Partey was never a number 6.
Where did he
what
play
is he?
number 8?
He's
played-
a box-to-box midfielder.
Yes. Even at Atletico.
Never.
No, he wasn't a number 6.
Never.
He's a 6 that can play box-to-box, but he's a 6.
Even
No
box to
best.
box, he no fit. Which kind
No,
of box to
Partey
box
can
defender
play.
when no fit give
he
incisive through
may-
ball?
he may-
You don't have
No,
a goal
see,
threat.
No, in the shoot.
sometimes.
How many times they score? How many of how many?
See, sometimes
in
it's-
the
Oh God,
sometimes
his best
the
position
road-
is 6.
the way they play
He has
you.
the ability to
Ability
pass for a
to-
number 8, but
No, the way they play you sometimes can begin to tinkle in your mind. You understand?
Olumi, I don't know which
Just
time
like-
we Partey na box to
No,
box.
he want to Sarri wake on and say he want to make Kante the strike.
Because
The
okay, look at
Kante ability now to
okay,
go
look at the
forward.
match you played against Man City. He was just the only one laboring in the midfield. He was the only one laboring in the midfield. There was no cover for him. Saka doesn't return. Odegaard doesn't return.
We agree, say na me and you they watch, na me they even show you some of the times where Xhaka they stroll, they come back and everything. So we
And
agree,
do you know why I want
he
Partey
had
to
too
play?
much to do.
Do you know why I want
But
Jorginho
Man
to
City
play?
no be chess.
Do you know why I want Jorginho to play?
Yeah.
Jorginho is more of a passer of the ball than Partey.
I agree, but at the same time, you know if you go they play 2 DM against Chelsea at home. Or can they carry 1 DM, they play 8 because
but
he
if
get
he-
the ability of an 8.
If he should use Xhaka and Partey, it's not almost the same thing as Partey and Jorginho.
It's the same thing now.
No, it's not the same thing.
It's even worse.
No,
He's worse now.
no, it's
Xhaka
worse.
and Partey.
It's worse.
See,
Because you're saying
Jorginho
you don't want to
and
see-
Partey is even worse than
Xhaka Partey.
Xhaka.
It's not
Xhaka. Listen now, Jorginho they only do one thing for. No be our player. No be like say una don pay finish.
What's up with you?
Listen now, we give una dey owe us 2 million.
Wait, excuse me.
Now one
Excuse
thing
me.
Jorginho, listen.
See,
Jo-
Arsenal,
Listen.
every Arsenal fan wanted, what's the name? Every Arsenal fan wanted Xhaka out of the door. The person who brought the best out of Xhaka is Arteta because of the role he gave to Xhaka. It's glaring.
Okay.
Interesting.
It was the change of role for Xhaka that made Xhaka started playing the football everywhere we are now climbing.
So Xhaka na actually the person wey no be number 6 from time.
Yes.
Not Partey.
Not Partey.
Because Xhaka doesn't play there for Switzerland.
See Olu.
For Atletico Madrid, na Partey they play there na. Na Koke and that him brother who they play the 8 and the Radisty there. So I can't remember any, but even for Ghana self, he doesn't play 8.
He's a 6.
Anyways, we move, shall we move your scoreline prediction?
You don't score like now, prediction. You know, go the Chelsea man.
No, he don't drop in this thing for the
Okay.
preview now. No need to go more. I beg, just help us take,
Arsenal-
after the live show. Go one step back to get the other thoughts. Very important.
Arsenal wins 3-1.
Arsenal 3-1 win.
3-1 win. One thing wey they go for is will they score goals?
9 be just the thing. And Chelsea they score.
Will they concede? Will they score?
Kuro, what did you say go happen?
I want to look into my crystal ball and
My G.
prophesy.
I want Arsenal to lose, of course, but 4 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago, if you ask the Arsenal team about playing Chelsea, they'll be confident. They'll be like, now Chelsea are deep in form. But now this Arsenal team have failed to win in like 4 or 5 games. I don't know how many now. How many games? Now?
4 games.
4 games.
Four games.
now.
Come back
Four-
to your memory.
4 games. Now there's something that's not winning does to you because you begin to doubt yourself, and then you're playing Chelsea. Chelsea has nothing to lose. Chelsea are coming to the Emirates. They are deep in form. They have.
You want to fear person we don't get anything
I
to
swear,
lose.
They have nothing to lose. So I feel the Arsenal team, they may not be as scared as facing City, but there is this thoughts at the back of their heads like, some we Chelsea they come here and we are not.
Wait till they can't do.
What do you want to do? That's the thing. I feel Arsenal will most likely win because the title chase is still on mathematically, and Man City have just won, so they will need to follow up with wins and the pressure and everything.
You know why I was talking about Arsenal winning?
But I'm coming. But I just feel like we all have been smelling and saying it by joke. Now this game, we Lampard feel just come up with something else.
You know what I'm saying. So, Chelsea has the best squad in the world, but the ability to cook what will give them the desired result lies in the coach. The coach gets sense. That's one thing.
He may just be inspired to.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The
saying.
players too may be inspired tomorrow.
No, that's what I'm saying. That it's a derby match. I won't just come out rightly to say, me, I want Arsenal to win. I predicted that Arsenal is going to win 3-1.
Obviously.
But what I keep telling people is that it's a derby match. Chelsea can be deep in form. They can even get 10 matches. They can lose 10 straight matches. But coming to Arsenal, it's a different ball game. And Lampard has been doing one particular. He has been playing this a particular set of players, and they have not been giving him result. He can decide to change all of a sudden. Maybe take Arsenal unawares. You understand? Last time he played, what's his name? Conor Gallagher and Kante as wingers. So he might decide to play different formation. So we don't know.
With you saying you want to use Jorginho because of he knows Chelsea knows him. You can bring all that inputs from the bench.
No, but when I'm playing
you can be on
Jorginho
the bench and tell them this is how Chelsea.
No,
are.
but
You
when I'm
must not be
playing
on the pitch.
Jorginho, is a good passer of the ball.
So is Xhaka. So is Partey.
No,
You don't need
I
an
won't
extra passer of the ball against
what
Chelsea.
Xhaka played against Man City is not worth being in the team tomorrow.
So you want to go gongo
All right.
and just play Chelsea.
Anyways, I beg.
I'm not playing all defensive. I'm not playing all offensive. It's a steal in the midfield.
All right, I beg, feel free to let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Move on from this matter, but we'll never move on freely because in case you never watched the Box 18 preview for Arsenal versus Chelsea, I beg, feel free to take one step back immediately this live show and go and check it out. Amara and Grace came through for that one. Very, very hot banter flying left, right, and center. Great insight on the show as well as some very, very important questions that were asked during. All right, Edwin Adam with the super chat. Edwin, thank you so much. He says, known or unknown, Arsenal still no win league. Interesting. All right, keep those comments coming. Moku check. Let's see. Who don't they talk about Jorginho up and down?
Thank God, though.
All right, George says that Chelsea can't beat Brentford for Stamford Bridge. Arsenal gets the nod. Okay. Egbon Baltimore says, I agree with Olu. Phil Larson will say, Arsenal go feel the heat tomorrow. Carlo Comforter said, let's be honest, with Lampard, forget Chelsea can't win it. Yes, the players will give their all, no doubt, but statistically, with Lampard, Chelsea will definitely defend to lose and lose. Hey, wahala. Julius Phillips says, Chelsea go win that game tomorrow. Julius Shukuka, Arsenal 2, Chelsea 2, short game. Game killer said, Olu and Godfrey versus Dani and Mekele, losers of the best has to sing national anthem. Only wearing women on the way.
I like this.
Okay, losers of tomorrow's game.
Mekele no there around though.
You know the other time when
you could go find
but the other time when I told them, I said, if Chelsea wins Arsenal, I will remove this jersey and not support Arsenal. No one was willing to bet me.
All right.
You know, get mind. You get mind.
I beg, what it be name? Our United winning chairman. You don't forget.
I go forget.
Please, we are looking for you. You never sent message yet to our social media page.
He has not Zelomo.
Because man, you win over the weekend. We are looking for you, please.
Labradosh.
You know the kind
We
of
are expecting some
guy.
bradash.
Carlo
Comforter says,
I never support Nigeria. I support Man U. I gave my all.
Carlo Governor said, I get Olu, let's be honest, Lampard can perform. That's what everyone is thinking. But with a man without sense, I don't see an overnight miracle. If Lampard can perform with mid-table tea. Interesting. Eze Kosiso said, please, on our Facebook is down, I beg. So now here we did for now. So please just come through on YouTube. Matthew says, I do like Godfrey Pride for that box 18. I beg, if you never watched that Arsenal vs Chelsea preview, he is sleeping on a long thing though. Wizard Luck is that with Lampard as Chelsea's coach is tricky. Nevertheless, I see a narrow win for Chelsea. Robert Samuel said the match between Arsenal and Chelsea tomorrow. Now full time draw. All right, we move on to the next one now. And Napoli. Now, one guy sent me message. Say I'll be prophet of doom. But it was looking set. It was looking set to happen. It did like say, I mean, everything just did like the way they go write them for poetry. If it was a poem. And the fans, home game against a struggling Salernitana side, you understand? You have everybody, no injuries. Your fans don't turn up. Outside stadium, the party don't already they happen. Say, DJ don't they play. You understand? And somehow,
This one be killing them.
my boy, Bula Ejia. I've been talking good to him in the first game against Napoli, but now this second game, wait.
I love that guy, yo.
How about in run or Seaman?
You love him all of a sudden.
Guy in run or Seaman waiting no good. Tear shot, and that was his weak foot too. Elijah, what a goal! Equalized for Salernitana, and they get one picture where Ekong post after the match when the whole Osimhen called the tell Osimhen, "Don't worry, calm down, you go win the league, but not before here."
How come they play for Salernitana?
Yes, nah.
But that day was not.
Yeah, he don't play that day, but the link up later. He posted it on his Facebook story. What did be I thought?
See, for me, concerning that Napoli, you know, sometimes when a player does it right, everybody claps on for the players. But when you keep doing it over and over, it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
You know, Napoli took the league at the blown of the whistle from the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
They came out from nowhere. People weren't believing that they are going to come. It's not as if they signed so many players and others, but they took people unawares. And it got to a time where, Varaskelia and others, they were doing well. But I believe that if Napoli hasn't won this league, it's because the white men became too selfish. They were not playing for self-glory, not for the team. They lost.
Who do you mean and how?
If you look at that, the last matches they have played, the last 4 or 5 matches they have played in Napoli, there's no services to Osimhen.
Really?
Yes, there's no services to Osimhen.
Really?
You didn't see how many people they mark Varaskelia?
No, let me explain something to you.
People just they blame that innocent boy, say him be this, him be that. He not the jealous.
There are
Osimhen.
times where
my
he
brother
had opportunity to give the ball.
How now? The
let me
ball go
explain.
pass through the defender.
No, let me explain something to you. When Giroud was playing in Arsenal, Oliver Giroud was playing in Arsenal. When he was playing in Arsenal, one of the things that Giroud does very well is hold up play.
And link up.
He holds the ball and gives to other people to create chances. And that's one thing Osimhen is doing in the Napoli team. You play through him, he can create chances for you to score. Look at the passes he gave that match. We were watching the match. But now, these wingers, even when they have the opportunity, if they had said, okay, Salernitana scored 1-1, Napoli would have been 3 or 4 goals ahead. It was a match I watched. They were too selfish. There was even one that Lobotka dribbled into the 18-yard box, and 2 other Napoli players were there. He refused to give to them. He wants to score.
Now the glory day now.
No, not the glory day.
Now that's where I was coming. Who scored that goal? Was it that
Elmas.
Elmas? Was it Elmas that scored?
Yes.
Yes.
Elmas.
Now this kind of moments, when you have not won the league for 33 years, and then you know you will surely win it.
You want to
Sometimes history will just flash in your eye and you'll be like, let me be in the moment and seize the moment. Imagine if Lobotka dribble, score the winning goal. No, wait, no, let me land.
Hold on.
Let me land.
Man.
Already, every human being has an atom of selfishness, whether I like it or not. Lobotka, if you do that thing, now what for you? They go Dobale for he go be legend sef, even if they have won the league already. But
You don't see the ball the way Elmer's head. Upon say Osimhen shoot the ball go up,
they still go find and put her inside.
Put her inside waterproof tire.
So everybody wants to, even you say if you get 1-on-1, you go want score because na moment. And then whether you like it or not, whether the devil likes it or not, whether the world end now, Napoli will still win the league. It's just that it didn't happen then. It may happen the next game. It may happen. I want them to lose to Udinese and do it at home because I want to be at home. But they will surely win the league. So 1 or 2 minor personal moments come, and that that game against Salernitana, trust me, I didn't see any clear moment where Kvara was.
Oh boy, Salernitana,
and see
those people come out
with their life. And then what's this guy's name? No people Kvaratskhelia. Lozano that plays most times. Lozano is always once Lozano hold ball like this, as in trap him, looking the final Osimhen die. I've noticed him not even
and
today.
it's obvious.
Lozano they always cross to Osimhen.
Yeah.
Now even Kvaratskhelia where they like to once Lozano hold ball, Osimhen make run, he don't send them since. So 1 or 2 moments will be allowed, but you see this talk of they are greedy or more. If you get 1-on-1, and these guys to their forwards. They are wingers, but then before
they will need to also add goal to their name.
If Kvara one move now, today now him and Osimhen are teammates. Tomorrow one fit for Real Madrid.
Last you dey hustle for yourself.
You so you dey hustle for yourself.
But what I'm saying is that if they started the season this way, Napoli wouldn't have been where they are today.
Are they stingy? Is it
for me?
Did you watch the match against AC Milan? Did you watch it?
Not be here we watch them.
So what would you say?
Was there any clear ball?
They had several clear chances to beat Osimhen. Even the coach, he didn't listen to what the coach said. The coach was angry with them. He didn't go and watch the interview.
He didn't call anybody name.
No, go and watch the interview. He said they weren't
her?
playing with Osimhen. He said it now. It's on.
Wait, did Osimhen in that Napoli AC Milan match? Did Osimhen make any run?
There are so many runs. Even when Osimhen, there is even not even Osimhen.
Napoli was AC Milan.
Yes, go and rewatch it. They had several opportunities where Kvaratskhelia was just shooting. You were just shooting.
5-4-1.
See,
even the Diaz, they go win score now.
This wasn't the way. This wasn't the way Napoli played to get to this extent. Why I'm saying this, I'm not saying because they're going to win the league, but going forward, that's what I'm saying.
They talk and say we all know the way Napoli play to get to this extent.
Yeah.
Now you don't play rich here. People don't know. Say, oh,
I like
now
this.
you be league champion. Oh, play.
We dey wait.
We dey wait. It's definitely not going to be the same thing beginning to end. People go defend you. Arsenal are not waiting. They suffer.
Arsenal they score 2.
But can I tell you something?
Arsenal are not waiting. They suffer.
Can I tell you something? The top
These
scorer,
teams now,
the top scorer of in the Italian league, is he up for grabs?
Yes, now. Martinez don't get 17.
17 goals, 17-21.
Yes.
So if the team has already won, create chances for this guy to keep scoring.
But the team has already
Nah, people when they play you, they play you with another leg now.
Now you don't stop them.
You see how many people mark Kvaratskhelia for that game? Anytime, see before he trap the ball, one guy don't come. Okay, let's go. As he trap the ball, one more don't come. I dear brother. That's it. They're gonna use waste. They're gonna use waste. They follow Kvaratskhelia.
Let me ask you something. If you're saying this thing now, who won the MVP last year in Italy?
Rafael
Leao. Look at the match that Rafael Leao has been playing. Even after that, from that Napoli match, the first one they beat Napoli 4-0. Check it. He plays more to the team than playing for self-glory.
This is a lie. Leo is more of a greedy player than.
You can't say that.
Shey, who dey watch AC Milan?
The Champions League goals. He had the opportunity.
Leo wey go hold ball.
You can't say that.
They want shoot.
Well, you can't say that. You can't. It's not the present Leao.
Boyfriend.
You can't say that. The current Leao. Not like that.
I have not checked the comment section. Most wait the comment section. They talk.
The thing they find go now.
Leo wey go hold
that
ball.
guy is stingy.
Leo go hold ball, smile, shoot ball inside the team. He go smile, knock am inside post.
Robinson Prince said if Osimhen not win Serie A best player of the season, a big insult to Africa and the black community because rumors are speculating saying Avara na him won't win. Yes, so true. John Brown says stop all this nonsense talk of greediness. Okechukwu Chinemerem Henry says yes, AC Milan. Oh, they weren't giving Osimhen, but Philip One says Kvaratskhelia is being selfish.
Wow. He don't turn to wicked man.
Jim Michael. Baraskeya and Mumu sometimes. He needs Guardiola make it knock the head. I think.
Because they know we.
Nah, Baraskeya not wicked now. Now he be bad person now.
No, but I've
If
been
they see him now. If they see him now, he be bad person now.
Now white people.
Nah,
Now white
nah,
people.
Jesus now. Now why they don't dey help
Now white
person
people
be
be
this?
this.
Now why they don't dey help person? Nah, Baraskeya be bad person now.
bad person.
Samuel Namani, thank you so much for the super chat.
Over this season,
He says Olu is very observant, very true. The thing they normal. He get the way we will sabi they look so kind of but it's beyond that, child.
That's
But
so-
anyways,
The coach said it that they are stingy. The coach said it's on live. It's on live. He said it now.
Olivia, send me the link.
Which time coach talks?
see, me I want just ask Olu because I tell you say how coach go come and go dey say they no dey
I mean,
pass
I'm
coach.
making that post. Now making that post.
No be back.
Now make a send you the link.
After that
I'm
match,
making a blog. You read that.
I saw that game wey
Insta make a link.
during when Drogba and Rooney they drag during when Drogba with Rooney they drag for this golden boot.
Good.
2-10 under Carlo and
Yeah, I hear that.
Ancelotti now.
I hear that.
Na so the penalty happen. Drogba come, he wan play penalty. Frank Lampard tell am say, guy, your golden boot na secondary to this league. Make I score.
We need
When the next one come, Drogba come dey do like, hey,
Say one
like
shit.
for the soccer center, it was like, hey, na because of say na black man, Frank Lampard, he wan make him own brother win the golden boot. After the game, Drogba sef need to come apologize. Drogba need to even come apologize to Frank Lampard because Frank Lampard tell am say, for the penalty, for the first one, mo kill off this game. If 10 like make it happen, play. But more just see off this game. You know, so that mentality of they don't want to make Osimhen.
Napoli wey dey even give Osimhen penalty. Napoli.
You know they even go. You know they even go.
No,
Even
but
for
wait,
Nigeria
but
sef,
wait,
if you know one play, na person.
There is a match they played. That Osimhen took the ball, and this guy went and
When
beat-
was this
it,
match?
With Yormas met him for that ball.
Elmas.
Yes, Elmas. He gave the ball to the guy.
You must not be.
Emas.
Osimhen not talk about that penalty something. Say in as much as
Wait, calm down.
in as much as he know they take the penalties, but in they very very sure saying goals go come from elsewhere, so he know the penalties.
No, I'm just trying to buttress my point of.
The last penalty he took, he
It
missed.
was
by
in
the
the,
way.
it was in the Champions League when he scored. I think whether he scored twice.
Against Liverpool now.
Yes, he now had the penal.
Where he miss am now.
No, he no miss. He can't carry the ball. Where the guy go meet and say, Osimhen, give me this ball, man, play. He now gave the guy the penal to play.
Was that against Liverpool?
I'm
It's
not sure. It's
no,
not
no,
Liverpool.
Ajax.
No be Liverpool.
Something
It's
like
like an Ajax.
be Ajax. It should be Ajax. He now gave the
When
guy
they on
even
hat-trick.
thanked him. The
When
guy
they on
thanked
hat-trick.
him later.
Yeah.
Many times Osimhen go dey on hat-trick like this, they go get penalty, they no go give am.
You know the most painful one. Jorginho against Newcastle. Rhys James
Wait,
was
James.
God. It is 80 minutes. Penalty happen.
Jorginho,
When I go
let's
play
go.
Jorginho.
Hello.
Jorginho go. Say no worry, calm.
But
Can you not
We
do
need to
that?
kill off this
And
game.
then the game was not bad. Jorginho was right.
80 minutes.
No be Liverpool where they lose, they win 3-0.
Rhys James.
They play 3-3.
Wait. You know what Jorginho tell us? Say him want kill off the game. Jorginho say want kill off game. Where they 2-0 already. Jorginho.
20 minutes 2-0. You never win match, so sure you know.
No, now this season now they happen.
Right from time.
End it there.
No be Arsenal go
End
play
it.
4-0, 4-4.
Now lie.
What happen?
Now calm down.
Let's
Against
move.
Newcastle, leave him. That one our brother.
Let's move. Shout out to
Newcastle
and
they-
the
they
rest
talk
in
about-
peace.
I say Newcastle in
Shake
the
your
Leave
thing.
our brothers. Leave
Okay, hear me. Azen
Then
can
you want
score.
Newcastle say, Arsenal don't play
Azen can
Newcastle
score.
4-4.
Azen can score. The game can end now.
Okay, man. Now, so leave my man. Jorginho na see.
All right, let's move on. Karim Benzema. Waiting they happen with Benzema, man.
You know, then
It's
say
like saying a 9 career at the start.
the older they wine,
Now.
the older the wine, the more expensive it is. But Bible say you do not take an old wine and put in a new bottle, or you put a new bottle. You not
New
take
wine,
a new
old
wine
bottle.
and old bottle, you go break. But the older Benzema gets, the better he becomes. And one thing that helped Benzema get to wherever he is today, I tell the whole. That helped Benzema get to where it is today.
It is.
He is today. Is after Ronaldo left the team.
God.
No, after Ronaldo left the team,
Oh God.
he gave him ample opportunity to be the star boy of the team. And since Ronaldo left, he has not failed the team, because when Ronaldo were there, he scored fewer goals. And people were even saying that Benzema cannot score goal. But after Ronaldo left, the best of Benzema emerged. And though his age has gone.
So they try to talk to Ronaldo down an upside board.
No, what I'm saying in essence is it's a fact. Let's not be arguing blindly. It's a fact. When Ronaldo was in Madrid, Benzema was like a chief creator. People are looking at Benzema as if he cannot score goals. That's what happened now. Yeah. It was after Ronaldo left Real Madrid, Benzema started hitting goals. Go and check when Ronaldo was in Madrid, how many goals that Benzema has scored. Check after Ronaldo left, how many goals Benzema has scored. It's the facts are there. I don't know why we are arguing this.
The thing I say, not carefully not to take anything away from Ronaldo, or to add something to Ronaldo, rather to say now he come make Benzema refuse to score goals. The thing I say, you go just say me, if not me or waiting I will talk now, say we could just give Benzema the respect, say at least he know how to fit in different systems with different players and adjust to people when they play with. Cristiano Ronaldo has never been anywhere and then somebody else won the highest goal scorer in that team. Never. Since we start that 2008 them, you understand? It never happen. Now, they signed you as a striker from Lyon. You don't come young and everything. You have a very, very long career. When Benzema, they come, Naing, Ronaldo, they go. You understand? Ronaldo was already off. So I feel now just not to take anything away from Ronaldo, like saying now him be the problem or now him stop Benzema from scoring. Me, waiting I would just talk now say Benzema was wise enough. I didn't get the qualities. I didn't get that level-headed.
I didn't get the patience.
You don't need to come the struggle goes with this man. This man don't already they go. So I will do everything I fit to make this guy score more. And me, I could make sure say I did without value to this team. As in, I did loyal. I did loyal, and no matter how it be, even if somebody they score more, this team go see value in me. You understand? Now other people don't go. He don't change your own role to say, okay, now me you. Me dey here,
and everybody they respect.
And my turn. And as he turn reach, in collect Ballon d'Or, he don't they score they go 37 years. He's pushing stronger and stronger every year. So now waiting me, I think.
No, I wasn't saying Ronaldo stopped him.
No, the way he used to
because the point I was making, I was offended.
You're free to be offended. You understand? It's a free word. See, what you say to me, it is not in my power to control it. But what I say to you. Is in my own part.
But we had inspiration. Had the inspiration.
No, listen. What you say to me, what you do to me, is not in my power to control it. But what I say or do to you, it's in my own power to control it. Whether to do it or not to do it, you might not understand. You can be a layman in this talk. But what I'm saying is that, in essence, I'm not saying Ronaldo stopped Benzema from scoring. But what I said is that when Ronaldo was in the team, Benzema was not having the lot of goals.
Facts.
So now Benzema has started scoring, and even as it is now, it's still one of the best you can find in the world.
Yeah,
fact. Despite his age,
behind Rashford. Yeah,
fact. Behind what? Rashford?
No, he said at the moment in the world.
No,
okay, behind Rashford for dark skin.
Behind
no,
that. Behind
we are
nothing
they waiting there knows that.
Just like
which they talk league, they can't tell us
it's just like when they compare Pussycat and
like we they talk league,
that's what
for me, for the Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo, different world. I'm not used to this. Now I can see. For me, the different for the Ronaldo and Benzema. See, even if Ronaldo with Messi, they the same team. Ronaldo go still score, go pass him, pass Messi. If anything goes, leave him. Go ask Rashford. Rashford no score 3 goals. See Ronaldo come. As Ronaldo come on, in destiny, hope don't be like say Ronaldo they stop everybody or anybody, you know. But I just cut cap for Benzema, just like as our master here took stock in the fitting to the play of everybody. Anyhow you want them. You understand? Benzema will service you, and he was patient enough to wait for his own time. Now, see him now, and can they enjoy everything at ease? Can they get boys where they run for him? When they run finish,
They just say,
then go find the master, drop him back for him, and enjoy everything well. So I really appreciate, and he get a particular time where Real Madrid don't almost put Benzema for sale.
For sale, yeah.
You understand?
That's what I'm saying.
You get where Madrid
wasn't
don't
coming.
almost put Benzema for sale, but one thing or the other, the deal no work. In wait, enjoy everything, win Champions League, win Ballon.
No, but that's what I'm asking. If Benzema had gone, now this all go to talk now. Say, hey, he waited. He wasn't meeting up that time.
Except say he move con Chelsea when he be make that waka. Say we now one people way. Those kind men cannot die with us from the days of Joe.
No, listen what I'm saying. For the Madrid board to have come to a point where they thought it would be better for them to let Benzema go, which means he wasn't doing his primary function as a striker. No, understand what I'm saying.
I get you.
But after Ronaldo left, see, those things are both steps. They are giant steps that most clubs cannot take. Like what Manchester did, allowing Ronaldo to go. Some coaches will not do it because of the fear of what the fans will do. That thing alone can make the man to be unstable in his job.
I get you. I feel
you understand?
I feel you.
And that's what happened when Ronaldo left Madrid. Many people were thinking that Benzema cannot step into that shoe because it was scoring few goals for the season.
No, I get you. It's just that in my client's defense, what I'm trying to say is that
Who is your client?
Ronaldo now.
Okay.
If Ronaldo and Benzema are going forward and then your team is on a counter attack, 7 over 10 of the time you give the ball to Ronaldo because you trust that this guy is going to deliver. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I understand what you're
And
saying.
Benzema was not clinical.
Well, listen,
before.
Listen,
Because we're trying to make my guy
listen. When Ronaldo was in the team, even the chance that Benzema had to score, it wasn't clinical. It's true. But after Ronaldo left, it was just as if this guy begin to, I don't know where the whole thing came about.
How can they put and listen my guy in a bad place?
No, listen. Now what I'm saying. No, listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Ronaldo did not stop Benzema from scoring goals. But there are chances where Benzema, the kind of goals Benzema will score now, Benzema will not score it. He will miss it that time.
I believe he improved
His confidence
himself.
increased. Like what happened between Benzema and Vinicius when Benzema told that they shouldn't be
against
giving
Valencia. I know.
that they shouldn't be passing ball to Vinicius that does not know how to play ball. The
All
guy
right.
went and worked
Is that
on
what
himself.
Benzema
Let's
Yes.
move on. Let's move on.
Benzema said.
I don't know, but I asked anything.
Pascal said Benzema with the missed chances.
No,
like
this on our
mad.
blog on his.
I beg you, don't go tell person say na here you can't hear people they compare Benzema and Rashford. I know they.
No, I am.
I know they.
I am.
Rashford.
Yes, Rashford.
Our Rashford.
See, you know say malaria they enter brain sometimes. Corona well. And this in cap, we don't know whether they inside. So
Can
I know
Benzema
they-
score Arsenal?
Can he?
Hey, wait. Let's see. Temi Jem John says, honestly, Benzema wasn't clinical enough even before Ronaldo started playing at number 9. Mourinho said it. Benzema wasn't clinical enough. All right. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Mo touch this Leicester Everton game this night.
I mean, he ain't said.
Now on a losers finals. See, those people na relegation team. No waste all these people their time. Say, na relegation team play.
But at the same time, we did talk about Chelsea now.
No, leave Chelsea. Leave Chelsea. They never
Leicester
go.
should go for one reason.
May Leicester go down.
You know why? Like if you put the two of them now for the league, who don't do work for us?
No, Everton, they're more traditional side. That's true.
You get
That's
at least Everton don't beat Arsenal. Help
This
them.
season.
Yes, now
That's true.
slow them for us. What has
And at them Satam,
yes?
No, but the truth is that it will be a disservice for 2016 champion to go down.
We were there, we are
No. What I'm saying,
na NYSC service.
on our own, there's what they call remote calls and immediate calls.
Jesus.
And on our own calls, I don't even know where they come from. So leave Chelsea out of it.
This
But what I'm saying,
for Chelsea.
no, but what I'm saying, see, when we talk about remote calls, so remote calls has to do with
So now
it has to do with
mad.
what transpired between Ibrahimovic before he left. He lay a case on them. That's one.
See,
Now,
this thing what I talk always mad me. Na Chelsea pursue Abramovich.
Chale, we can hear you. Go on, Chale.
Wow.
Immediate case.
Immediate care.
Immediate case is that the man.
Did you come today?
The man will buy the club. The man will buy the club. Na him be main coach. Like Lampard na assistant coach. He say after every half time, he go enter dressing room. Say Lampard wait. Move
Olu,
You don't hear this man.
see Olu, but e dey very funny say every time I don hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Arsenal fans keep saying this thing say the person wey buy Chelsea, I mean the person wey sell Chelsea, Abramovich, cost Chelsea before in
No, because cares.
Chelsea. Okay now wetin I wan ask now, another person don buy us.
Cause no be cares. So,
Under-
you know.
Under the level under a case.
Una don confuse me.
See, look what happened in the Bible. Jacob,
You don't say cares. They buy will cost deal.
Jacob, curse Ruben. He cursed Ruben. He took Moses to deliver. Say, let Ruben live and not die. They need the prophet over Chelsea. So for me, I would have said I don't want Leicester or Everton to go down.
No, see, I want Leicester. If I have
No,
Everton,
me, I want.
I don't want any of them to go.
see
If you hear the guy,
if you put
that God say I not talk with
if you put Everton with Leicester, either one for me, I would choose Everton to stay, Leicester to go.
I don't want any of them go.
You know why?
me, I don't want me anyone.
See this. For me, I want me Leicester go. See, guy, those Leicester owners, I don't know wetin they take EPL to be.
No, you know.
They no one just they no one just improve their team, especially the front.
You know, say the main man no day now.
The main man no dey, so that one no guy make Everton start.
Now in picking self, now in they carry Bani, they can't dance.
Now wait
But so way father not do.
Now wait happened to Chelsea. Now wait happened to Chelsea. Their coach.
Not way father not do.
The remote case.
No
The
Brazilian.
remote case. He go divorce.
He follow BBL.
He wife wey dey give am better mojo. She dey give am things wey be say when he come finish, he dey know wetin
in the win match.
9 days a win match. He come sack him wife. Come go bring Brazilian case.
That lady, yeah.
As the girl enter a life. No, the thing
Upside down.
no remain the same
Sacking.
again.
Everything.
Everything don't remain the same again.
Formations. I know I said.
Now that one the Bible say devourer. Say hey, I will build the devourer enter Chelsea.
All right. Let move on. Matthew, I Chelsea need TB Joshua. Robinson Prince says if Syria give Vara best player, may EPL just they give De Bruyne, leave Haaland, make racism not finish them. Unbelievable. David Phillip says, I love to see Goodison Park. Leicester not serious
Of course, now.
with business this season. They should go and refresh in the championship. And very importantly for Everton too. This their owner now. He don't spend a lot of money.
The man they spend money, not be a lot of. The man they
I hear
spend.
say the club they in about 400 million debt to the man.
Then I come with our own.
And you know they plan new stadium.
2 players.
They plan new stadium as well. So that's another like how many billion pounds?
No, but the
project.
issue why
Can't carry that stadium
Why-
and that debt and all those things with all these players now go championship.
No, why planning?
Guy, now, see.
They'll go administration.
I swear.
Because why
Now bankruptcy, administration, brokerage, everything.
You know what I'm saying? Why planning for a new stadium when you never study the ship?
Never steady.
It's wrong. Like Chelsea now,
Worry them.
they won't build new stadium. Then they lose home and away, lose home and away. Now they won't go at Fulham or Tottenham or Wembley. They will play home away from home.
If we want
Like
if we want build,
It's
money
from-
not be the problem.
No, not be the problem, not be money. But for now, what Chelsea need is to stabilize the ship. I won't even say they should begin to build stadium next season. You understand? Let them stay in that Stamford Bridge because they will be there's nothing like
We
you
don't win
playing
everything there.
No,
Now we
calm
need to
down. No,
refresh.
Dan, let's be realistic.
Okay.
Now at Chelsea dey now, you get the way God go fit help them. They fit dey try relegation. You understand this season?
They fit
but
relegation.
no, they fit escape.
With God helping.
With God willing.
Relegation.
But just that the teams behind them, they are playing rubbish.
But now the can't tell. I want the guy.
As it stands now, Dan,
With God
Dan,
helping them, they will escape relegation.
as
Yeah,
it
yeah.
stands now, as it stands now, it's not the right time for Chelsea to go and be playing home away from home.
Why?
Because
But they're
the
already
team,
playing home away from home.
no, listen, the team as it stands now, it don't even get structure.
They don't get stadium now.
It no get see
the one wey dey play nko.
They don't
stadium no get
stadium be that too.
They don't
stadium
play-
no get anything to do
Make them dey
with.
manage am.
See stadium no get anything
That
to
place na
do
Fulham get am
with
o.
to do with our form.
No, it
or
get
our
because
play.
that's what they call home advantage.
Yes.
If you dey play for Wembley, Arsenal come meet you, Man City, they go beat you home and away.
Yes, now.
Don't say that.
The season wey Tottenham play for the Wembley did Arsenal top them.
See how had the life of
They
Tottenham.
play well now. Which
How
one
did
we
that-
had? We even go there, then beat us.
See,
What I
let
say,
me explain to you.
Quickly.
We carry Sarri go there. Tottenham chew us well.
See,
Let's move on.
Now I no get anything
Wrap,
to.
just wrap up,
we,
just wrap
we,
up.
we don already dey sign the project. Sef. We wan refresh another stadium for the new trophy wey dey come up. They can't tell us.
no problem.
Okay, let's move on. Barcelona 4-0 win over Betis. And in that match,
Clean sheet, shebi.
yeah, 4-0 now. Javi, remember say during that box 18, I've been telling her about that Barcelona bench.
That's my
That
boy.
match now.
I love that boy. That boy is good.
Lamine Yamal, he don't come.
You don't see the pass wey the guy give. Wait, the one pass. If to say that ball, wait, the guy raise like give.
Just,
That one
just-
pass, now he don't go.
No, the
you
boy
guys-
is
You
good.
guys unsubscribe from that Mekele blog. The kind things wey dey reach that blog and all that.
As a Bekele don finish o.
Bekele HQ.
You really call
Wait,
Oh, when I say you can't tell me.
The blog dey.
Say Pochettino lost at Chelsea down last match.
Oh, but me-
Say my phone they behind.
that Mekele blog traffic.
Wait, the blog, the blog, he dey trend.
Insta Mekele. You know why Insta Mekele?
Oh boy.
Oh my.
So, concerning that match, that Barcelona match,
Yeah.
I was saying it that Barcelona will win the match because this season, what I discovered about Barcelona, if the team tough, they easily beat them. When the team too small, they go come go.
Go good collect.
Just that. Spanish league this season now just play.
Oh,
Child's play.
that league now just Osho free this season.
Just child's play.
If you're ready, just go.
Play shebi.
Yes, so
Alonso.
score.
Christensen.
Christensen score for that.
Christensen,
corner, yeah, now.
Alonso, West
What we
Brom
say now,
just
Alonso and Christensen they use all this clean sheet. Alonso and Christensen.
The next game now, Alonso now they go play 7 straight. They don't tire to. They don't.
Sometimes they go use this mastiff flop. Eric Garcia said.
Eric Garcia with Alonso. God.
Why Eric
The man
Garcia?
central defense. Alonso and Eric Garcia.
You don't play FIFA where we say you don't try to create new player.
Yes.
You don't even the default player. The
na
black
so
and
Eric
Garcia.
I think they keep clean sheet.
Robinson Prince said, Dani, they say they know if you go relegation, lose your next time match, you land for bottom 3.
The people wey dey our back, then go win. Even if we lose, then go follow us lose. That is the joy.
All right, let's see. Dean Dima Omega says, me I fear Chelsea in the future because when they will settle, they won't be funny again. Oh.
Future FC.
No worry now. Some people wey don unstable, empty hand.
Emmanuel said Everton needs to go relegation. They're not okay. We've already taken that comment. All right. Let's check comments. James says if Everton go relegation, they'll come back straight. No come back now. You go see yourself where Sunderland dey. Now only one chance. If you don't come back immediately now, so
Sunderland no wish.
as you no come back, my brother.
No, not with you. They don't even come back. Go
Get
play
one
for
other team again.
West Brom.
No, West Brom
okay.
himself, he never took take. Chatting. That's Athletic.
Jesus.
Wigan Athletic, Blackburn.
Portsmouth.
Blackburn.
All those people don't enter the
No,
abyss.
okay, Blackpool said Blackpool. But Blackburn, just say Blackburn, traditional side. Portsmouth.
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 Pompey.
Wetin happen to?
Swansea. No, Swansea never
your
took
man
take them
this
go.
weekend now?
Wait. I dey come. I need to give him a good intro.
You tell me.
You go soon hear the guy.
You go see, you go soon hear am.
When you search for Thompson, you go see something.
يكلفه الأمر هدفا مباغتا ويصبح عندنا في الفيرجل فان ماغواير
Virgil fan Maguire.
Oh boy.
Maguire
Van Dijk,
dey trend
wetin dey
o.
happen?
Maguire dey trend o. 80 million trend.
Guy,
Virgil.
I know when many points last season and even the season before.
Yeah.
That whole conversation of the GOAT centre back and
Back
the
in the
greatest.
world.
I think all of us jumped on that.
They call they compare with
Vidic and Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
Now,
John Terry.
I will gladly say, so apologies, make on no vex.
Van Dijk came.
We were quick to come to that conclusion.
Too quick.
Saying they there, but Van Dijk and I mean. He knows what I be the tech Caribbean say, guy. That thing will happen to him. Now something they don't do too many defenders, but he's getting out of hand now. He don't do too much. Even inside that match, he gets other one or two incidents where he gets where Tottenham Jonesy no score from. You understand? So, guy, Van Dijk.
No,
I don't know. The problem is that I don't know where he goes from here now.
No, the issue is
Because
that,
he's getting older. Liverpool are seemingly looking to go younger now. You understand? Probably if anybody go leave anytime soon, it will probably be Matip. You understand? And then Konate will stay for the long term. But Virgil van Dijk never do since he come back from that injury. I know say towards last season, the ending of last season, and even the middle of last season. Me, I even follow for the people who give him that excuse, say okay, now because of that injury, he never really sharp, but he has had a full season this season, and guy,
see, when
Calamity.
you go to the restroom, you can't flush. Instead of the this thing to go down, water can the rise. water going to overflow. My brother, go and check it. Something don't block somewhere. You understand? Van Dijk.
So now,
so which
Van
one
Dijk-
be Van
So
Dijk?
Van Dijk now.
Van Dijk go-
Oh no, which one?
Let me land.
Let me land.
Let me land. Liverpool will say their problem na midfield. They don't know say water dey rise from the back.
Wait.
You don't understand the Bible now. They say their problem because you dey flush na say kissing na stubborn something. No go down. Water dey rise.
Oh God,
You don't know say.
Wait, I want to ask you something.
Something dey inside.
Now this in Liverpool, we beat my brother 7-0.
You know see.
Bro,
guy,
Dan,
Liverpool.
Dan, when somebody wey know well come meet somebody who wan die, the person wey know well go be the person who wan die. So na wetin happen between Liverpool and Man U. Man U bin dey die. Liverpool no.
We dey die, but we dey on top them.
Exactly.
Oh, but guy, but meanwhile, Lucas Moura, I know say Caribbean don't do match reaction on that game, but what a match! Tottenham they try their best, but Lucas Moura just comes say,
he's sweet.
not today.
That guy play Liverpool.
See, he's
Liverpool.
that's where Lucas Moura do sweet. They want bench Lucas Moura live. So now,
I surprised they never even sell that guy.
See.
I think they don't sell him.
now I need me, JB. Now this girl I need me. Where dog? See,
I go show now.
as immediately Tottenham just scored that their goal, they celebrate. I don't forget say Liverpool don't know. See, as I dey turn, I just dey see Jota they celebrate.
boy.
Guy, I was shocked.
Actually, we don't even see the goal because Richarlison and
We
so
no
they,
see
they
the
do this
goal,
they do this their dancing. As they just show Premier League, VAR, Jota
Jota
left
don't
leg,
hold
VAR.
ball. He don't dey
You know
inside.
wetin cause am? Dan bin dey think say Richarlison don score before. Na Dan come show me say na him first Premier League goal.
Really go be that.
First Premier League goal. And this guy now, Moura, he never played season. Na him first Premier League assist. So anything first.
Everything first just dey happen. Everything first just dey happen.
But other than they throw away that match, man, God, no more no say Tottenham shall Lucas Moura on their own.
Wetin Liverpool dey think from 3-0 up.
For
see,
the
Anfield.
For the Anfield.
You know,
For
before
the
they used to
Anfield.
blame Arsenal. See, this last period of this league,
yeah.
we have
Things
been
go
seeing-
still happen, no.
the number of goals we don't enter this last period.
I swear 6-1, 6-0.
You know they
6-1,
enter
5-1,
from
5-0,
the
6-1,
beginning.
I
It wasn't
swear.
like that.
Yeah.
Because,
Where Brighton go.
you understand?
You see, things go still
Bournemouth
happen.
leads 4-1.
4-1.
West Ham, Crystal Palace 4-3.
No, look at the match. It wasn't both of us that were watching that match.
West Ham, Crystal Palace, no?
No, that they were playing 1-1. Newcastle and Everton. They were playing 1-1. We just say let's switch to Napoli. Before we came back 3-1. I say, I mean the first shot they shoot now 2 goals. Just boss us. You understand? Quick goals. You understand? So goals have been coming in from Arsenal and from 2-2. They say, oh, Arsenal 2-2 never win match. We
2-0,
score
2-2,
2.
yeah.
They equalize 2. Score 2. They equalize 2. Score 3. They can't score 3. We can't find way come back. Now they say, oh, Arsenal.
Who scored?
Man U now. Southampton now. Man U now can't go score 2. They jubilate. Man U jubilate.
Why you trying to?
Now, why man you no gree score pass one?
Now.
Okay.
You know that they hack no waiting they do.
Rema.
No,
They have-
but the
Let's
issue
bring
is that
back-
as Premier League stands
I don't
now,
even think this thing.
as Premier League
They hack no
stands
waiting
now,
they do. And if you score 2 now you can lose.
as Premier League, as Premier League,
It's either you score 1 or you score 4.
no, as
Score
Premier League
1 or
stands now, either you score 1
Or you score 4.
or you score 4
Or you play goalless rest.
or you play goal. Just kidding.
But speaking of 2 watch, Man City and Julian Alvarez, Dani be they talk about Guardiola and that boy.
When Guardiola finish with that boy will get wicked eye. He's learning from Messi. He's learning from Guardiola. You see that boy? Fine, say Haaland, they take all the glory. Haaland doing this. You see that boy? In they very patient. As in they sit down for that bench, in they always sit down like this. They watch. Now why every single time that boy enter?
But they see the way they play him. Sometimes they play for that KDB.
He's
goal.
just see
No
that
be
boy.
really 10, he's like
He's
supporting
just see,
striker.
No, but it's playing it well.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
9.
Now the next big thing now for Argentina. In the next 3-4 years, now the next see that boy, and in get one kind shot way I know they like. Goalkeeper go hardly see when he don't shoot. Now when the ball don't come out
So
from,
Aguero did to
I mean the
Aguero.
boy is
I
too
swear
quick.
that go remind me of Aguero. The guy
The
na Aguero
boy
was just-
see when Guardiola don't poison, God may go help us by that.
No,
time,
but
go do
next
the
season, I feel that boy will force his way into that team.
You
You know
know,
what I'm
see,
saying?
you know, even need to see. Yeah, you know, say no one, no be to.
You know what I'm saying,
Alan go
so?
since waiting in the do, but waiting now they try to tell you be say Guardiola don dey poison that boy mind gradually. We be say if any the way Alan just do like say I be biggie straight. You go just tell am say oya already strong backup dey.
No, see-
At every point in time that boy wan score you. At every point in time he dey make runs. At every point in time he wan run. He wan
You know one thing I like about Guardiola? When he took that Man City job, he sit with all the players. God ask them say, is any of you Messi? Yeah? They say no. So if there's no Messi, yeah,
Where
he
you-
dey for wait he dey www.mekele.olu
Okay, now I'm making it.
na Mekele website.
MekeleHotNews.com.
listen, man, I tell you this story. Be the first to know. MJ say, what MJ say? Be the first. If you want, whether not be the first one, to say, is any of you Messi? Yeah, they say no. Say any of you, I can't change any of you.
You gonna talk.
So next season, whether you show hold your shirt well,
Everybody.
Hold it down, I bet.
Ogbase Fodi
Kevin De
don
Bruyne,
Almighty
hold your-
Foden.
Mahrez now before you know they go.
Sky
eat
Sports go
am out.
tell you say na generational talent.
Before you know they go ease Mahrez come up for the team because Mahrez now they are linking him out of the club. Oh.
Yeah.
Before you know they don't fold and come
He'll
up.
probably leave. I feel saying go leave. I feel saying go leave. Anyways, let's move on. Brighton United.
Brighton. Oh,
Now,
Revenge.
bro.
now or later.
revenge for who? Okay, based on what they did to us
Yeah,
at the first
yeah,
month season,
yeah.
that one day. Because so far so good with Ten Hag in charge. Nobody dares beat us home and away. Nobody. They never born your papa. They never.
Ten Hag.
They have not born your real dad. They have not born him.
Wait, now why they go rest players for the last man?
No,
Brighton.
that one. No, see.
Why not they play on Thursday?
Man, tell you something.
Why not they play on Thursday?
No, before I go answer you. DJB, him go rest Mitoma for.
Don't believe Mitoma.
No. I'm particular about Mitoma. Him rest him for one Misaka on Thursday match. Ten Hag, in his infinite wisdom, guess what he did?
He rests Wan-Bissaka.
You're in the spirit.
From Mitoma.
You're in the spirit.
Okay.
Now on Thursday, that match go be Mitoma. That right wing go catch fire. That place go burn.
Wait till they come rest the
Mitoma
Argentina
As
man.
they rest the Mitoma, how many they score?
Then score 6.
Oh, okay.
Then score 6.
How many na can score?
So it means
One Misaka na defender.
Nigeria with the top of the defender, sir. Hello. Who they come rest McAllister for Man.
Then rest that one is not our business.
Okay.
A friend.
Who they
So
rest
friend.
Sasido?
What are arrest Maguire for?
For their goalkeeper. For their goalkeeper.
What are arrest Maguire for? Glenn Murray. That one a coach now.
Yeah. Nobody beats us home and away.
Nah, so-
Everybody that has beaten us once will pay for their sins.
Record is meant to be set, and record is meant
No
to be
before
broken.
Ten Hag, my brother. I tell you, I swear to God. I feel
He's there. He did swear for that. As if on a 2 days they for the same house.
no, my G, we go way back. We go way back. But I tell you, I tell you for free. I'm telling you this for free. Take it to the bank for free. We are going to. It may not be easy. Of course, it won't be easy. It's at Brighton, but I trust in the boys. I trust in Ten Hag's
I meant that
tactical
legit.
Would you go with that same lineup again? The respect lineup.
Now, the 4 midfielders, the Sabitzer, Casemiro, Eriksen. It looks containing. Like it try keep people who won't mess up. But I feel Anthony needs to be there because we need bites on that wing.
So Sabitzer go rest.
I feel Sabitzer has to just see this one out. It's not go bad if you get person like that from the bench. We not go want start everybody for front now. But I feel Ten Hag, and I know Ten Hag is going to use his best front three, which is Rashford, Sanchez, and
What of Marcia now? Because
Marcia, now the last.
Margot. Shut up, Margot.
Marcia Margot. Marcia Margot.
Malaysia,
Malaysia,
All the mama.
Back four.
I feels
You
if,
feels.
if Man beats Brighton,
Is it a case that's affecting you today?
I feels
Comedy.
Oh, I don't tire on today's show.
I feels if Man beat Brighton, that means this coach he get waiting in don't do this Man U team. Get, because this Brighton away, in as much as Arsenal beats them, but of late you get how good Brighton they. You know, like when Man U play them for the semi-finals, Brighton didn't even play well.
Yeah.
Brighton they no play well, but Man U, you see how long when Man U sit back for Brighton.
Well, man, you hang on for that match.
Brighton
play
dominates them, but yet Brighton was very very poor that day.
And immature.
But
And-
Dan, you know things say this formation where Ten Hag play against this team they played now. So now waiting the experiment to play against Brighton.
Yeah,
because of that.
I feel
so.
so
I mean, now
Why I
and
even
it
bring
works.
up that formation
He has
and
not played it
lineup
before.
up? Why I even bring up that formation and lineup up now? Say, now what does he
No,
say
he has
about
played it before.
Anthony?
He played it against Man City.
No, calm down. Let him talk.
What does he say about Anthony now?
No, it's simple. There's no. Let's not try to make a big deal out of this. It's not that Anthony. He's not a good player.
Nobody says so.
What he's trying to mean is that, in fact, I even feel that Sancho would have been sacrificed, but Bruno is better from the right than from the left, and it's just ideal. Instead of going gung ho, we have done it several times this season against Man City away, against Liverpool away. We got beaten silly. Against teams, let's not be try to be over. Brighton are a better side than us this season. Currently, they have more players on form because we are size Rashford. I know Shane and Bruno. I know any person.
They have more players up front than you.
They have more players
Okay.
on form, and Brighton they are more attacking side. Brighton go your home play you. So instead of being hopeful and wishful that your team, that's Man, you go play them attack for attack. Let's just fix it as it is. We can't play them attack for attack as it stands now. Our players are fatigued. They are tired. We are playing on our last energy bank. So it's good you rest one or two attacking options for players that would give you more attacking wise, defensive wise, and also in the midfield. That's just simple.
But
It doesn't mean that Anthony is now.
There's something
Yeah,
that
I
is going.
get you.
There's something
You get
that
me,
is
right?
going on in Brighton that many of us have not taken note of.
Which is
After Harry Potter
Harry Potter.
left the club, you know, when Harry Potter was in the club, they were doing well.
Yeah.
He left the club, and this Zerbi came, and they are still on the
They have
acceleration.
improved a lot.
the blueprint.
No, that- no, that's what I'm saying.
Anybody come will do well.
And no, that's what I'm saying. That there's something going on.
Yes.
No be like something that happened for Chelsea now. You understand what I'm saying?
There's something going on the pitch.
Like I don't like for you know, when a new manager comes in, you begin to see as if some players will not be able to meet up and other, but they are still on the acceleration.
You know
like,
why? Brighton,
I feel
no, see,
it comes down from, I no one say above, but upstairs. You understand? Because for Brighton to be
So Chelsea na that
smart
seven
enough, for Brighton to be smart enough and wise enough to lose Potter and his entire coaching team, you know, instantly. Most say that thing instantly, and
Yes.
still have the eyes to spot out
Deserve it.
somebody that will know seamlessly fit into the
into it, yeah.
players that they have on ground already, because they know say they don't get the budget to come they buy players for the Zerbi. You get so waiting they need now to get a coach for the players we then get already. And for them to come out, do that thing so well. I feel Brighton is a club that has, Brighton, Brentford especially, they don't set a standard now for clubs way one take that next step after coming into the Premier League or being in that level of obscurity now for the Premier League. You just day like say you know day. You just they occupy space. Then Wolves and all those who I think then guys take one or twos because to they employ different coaches. This one the coach like this. This one the coach like this and everything. It may work for you, but long term it may not be sustainable. You understand? So I feel a lot of credit has go to the people where they on top. You understand that, and that's a club that's being run by a fan. Now, fan we get the club.
I get the club.
You understand? And they are scouting and everything. It just they trickle down from the top to the
Everything.
bottom. It's a club
See,
that is working. You get everything that they call Germany
Continuity.
Uber machine, like the machine, strong machine. You understand? Now, why they call German machine?
So
All
this
the-
man that bought
the machine dey
Mitoma,
work,
Enciso,
so
and
they have a
playing well.
system there that many people, and they don't upgrade a lot of things. They know they carry their money, say they won't go, they use and they do another thing. So much investment is also going into the club, and then the training facilities and everything they don't upgrade. They
be like Man U,
they
they-
aim higher.
When Ronaldo leave
You
the
get
club,
somebody
10
who
years
can just
later,
buy
he still come.
for Brazil. The striker is coming in end of the season. 30 million. They don't already conclude the deal. That one now.
This Enciso now, just about this.
Enciso, 19 years old boy. 19 years old boy.
that boy the man there.
I saw.
About
You know when
19 years old boy, Enciso.
As they remove him for that match, he vex.
He vex.
He won't play. He didn't see
No,
Wolves.
see-
Wolves, they want to. He won't play.
And they have good scouters.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that is lacking in these big teams. They will go, maybe Man, you go for one player for 80 million.
Now, wait
Everybody will go
till the vex.
That's
Arsenal,
the
when that
problem.
player know the way Arsenal, Barca, and
Everybody will be chasing one player.
They drag Rafinha. They drag. Hey, we will give her like this player. We do.
Clubs are too lazy now to scout. Before they used to pay money. Now they don't want to pay money to scouters because they pay money. Look at these people now. They go bring Mitoma 3 or 4 million. They bring Sasido 3 point something million. And Sissio, we don't even know how much they bought him for.
You know
And these people came in and blended into the team.
Miles to Brighton. You
That
know,
would be
Miles to
2000.
Brighton. There was this now I was watching. I think that was
Documentary.
Yes, I think it was in your room. I can't remember where. It was about there was this super sport of Sky Sports analyst. He went to Brighton. You get one black guy. I think he has Nigerian descent. So I try. You go know him. In they normally do this.
At Brighton.
He's not at Brighton, but he went to Brighton for that. He even interviewed Deserbi at a restaurant. Me and you watch them together. He
Na
interviewed
Premier
Deserbi.
League Productions guy.
Yeah, that short.
Yes,
that
no,
short
he's not
guy.
really short, but in the dark.
In the dark.
Ayo.
Ayo, yes,
Okay,
Ayo.
okay.
He get one time in go Brighton, they be they talk, they be they show the everything and everything. And then I like to watch all these football documentaries and everything. And it just took me back to what we should be doing sorry to break this again, but for the Super Eagles. Because if you see the plan, like it's not just Brighton, Ajax, even Belgium. I don't watch Belgium. You get one time, then you show the details. These clubs get. You get one time, now they show me with their trainers, we get body and all those things. It's not just. It's something they have thought.
It's intentional.
Yes, because a club to lose, in the past 2 years, they have lost like so many good players. They may get more pride. They lost more pride. They
Yes.
lost in their defense, they lost
Bissouma,
they lost
Cucurella.
they lost the goalkeeper, they lost the centre back. This Duncan Duffy, they shine go on Duffy go. They lost people.
Trossard.
But Trossard, just star boy. But yet, if they play 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1, 4-3-3, the last match, Gross play midfield. See how many people were on bench. Gross play DM, but yet he won.
And that's why they now brought the match.
Thank you.
Match.
Solid
I said the
match.
team,
So the
and
match.
they don't
If
get
they
star
get
names. Now just 1 or 2. That Unda way is saying that Chukwemeka, he scored 2 goals.
Chelsea no need to just go by.
He scored 2 goals.
But
He should say
if you see one goal when scoring,
And they have another player again, Ferguson.
yeah,
Oh, now Brighton get Ferguson.
Yes, now. And he's a young boy
just
too,
say
about
don't be
18,
to just
19.
sell our winner to just go by the Brighton there.
Just go.
Jason Ale.
Men just go England. Just do like this. Men pick Brighton. Like,
Just link
No,
and
the truth is
say
that-
any match you wanna win, we know me. On our point go be our own. Then we go the balance.
No, what Brighton does
Bright
is that
Chelsea FC.
Right? Any day they win, we know me. We go balance.
no, Bright London Cowboys.
Bright Chelsea FC abeg. Join.
On a man come.
He logo
Maybe that name make on the lose self.
Na the
That
curse,
just cause
na
it
the curse.
London
curse.
Is it?
And the curses.
Let's share the comment section.
Chelsea and Hove Albion. Chelsea and Hove Albion.
Okay.
Anyway, backball hair. Ghost time says, how do you classify a defender if they be clean sheet, possession, tackles won, duels won? If not so a great pass, then finish. But me no, that's because everybody get their own.
I don't guess where you stand.
Are you?
Leave it.
Where you did now?
I don't get it.
Anything where you win.
No be everything we understand.
Teams that have entered into the abyss: Reading, Portsmouth, Blackburn, Wigan, Bolton, Norwich, Charlton, and Derby County. Very true.
That be continue today.
Very
Don't
true.
say now.
And Stephen Babatobi says, Van Dijk now overhyped centre back. That guy looks serious for height. He knows sabi anything.
He just inform serious.
All right, there's a super chat here from African Giant. He said the final dagger on Arsenal's title race tomorrow.
I pray.
Hey, don't talk your own now.
All right, let's see.
Oh no, we know.
Somebody from Senator Sons, he said, well, we got bigger fish to fry. The rugby sports and another Bottle FC. How you they play one game a week and still lose the title? Let's go United. Thank you so much.
Nana. No be top one.
Now just 7 points or so.
Huh?
See that thing?
Yeah.
Pep said the truth. That's what I talk here.
What did you talk?
So I see.
That guy now make a block.
Nah, lie.
9 top fan.
No, go and check it. See, is any message here?
We're making people here. Legendary mix I said, make on a hide. Amara and Grace from Kuro.
For where? I don't understand.
They know what to do. They know what to capitalize.
Power.
He has much as they are saying the truth, but me and you know which they mean.
I don't. Is it football wise or
Don't
what?
be that one.
Oh, but they say hide.
Hiding wise. Hiding wise.
Olala said Christensen has been really good defensively this season, better than most Chelsea defenders. I can't defend Alonso though. Now Araujo they help. Hey God, oh boy, see person don't put word for Ateta mouth to saying talk say if Chelsea click 100 point next season. Now small thing.
Mekele blog. Stop.
Oh my Mekele your vlog they said.
Mekele blog.
Hey,
No, actually, Fabrizio posted it. It's confirmed.
Fabrizio confirm for Mekele blog.
No, but true.
you hear the name of the argue. Mekele say I was talking to club sources. I said, what? He didn't
Oh my G.
Wait, Adi, Mekele don't become Omo Akatupa.
oh my God. Oh, God. Hey, God, God, we said,
Mekele no
challenge by
carry
United.
info when they argue.
Simply because our Lisandro Martinez and Varane and Canacho was absent in the pitch. With these three, Man United legends, Shaw, Brighton can't face Man United. Simple. By the way, speaking of Canacho, him and him babe, they won't born.
They don't. Me, I feel say they don't already. That.
Okay, wait. Did you?
Let's not go here. Let's not go here. Let's not go here. No.
I want to ask you a question.
Let's not go here.
Was it true that what's the
not
name?
go
No, we
Greenwood-
just say more. Tell you.
Was it true that?
No, I know already. I see
Wait.
the video when I
Go
start
on.
the picking.
Go on. Was it true?
Which age Ronaldo born is
Go on.
not speaking?
Go on. Was it true that?
You be Argentina, you know go learn.
Was it? Messi no born early like that.
You said
Okay, wait.
Where the baby
Go on.
go hotel.
Go on. Was it true that Greenwood said he doesn't want to play for Man U again?
I've not read that.
Okay, go and read it.
I saw that.
Go and read it after.
I see that rumor. He talk say.
Yeah.
No one play.
Let me
saw
say
it
he
too.
no go. He no one play. He say he no go play. So no whether
Yes.
the club no want. I mean him no
It's
want.
just due to
But I beg no be confirmed. I
No
beg.
be confirmed.
I saw it confirmed.
I'm not one of the admins of
Fabrizio
Mekele.
report.
Mekele blogspot.com.
But why Garnacho wey never even start play this, they go bomb pikin?
Nah, him be
Because
dead.
of one goal when he scored.
Now wetin keep
a
Marshall?
new contract, white hair
Now
nah.
wetin keep Marshall? Wait, calm down. Now wetin keep Marshall? Marshall never issue in 3 years. Go born 3 children. Wait,
so you're saying that
he carry on the injury they put am
so you're
into.
saying what you're trying to say is that Ganchizi has not gotten to the level.
Okay, what do you call him?
Make him leave.
Ganchizi.
Make him leave woman.
Ganchizi.
Wow.
I ain't go for now. They go pursue woman.
Nine babe now. Nobody saying the
Oh, boy,
portion.
calm
Nine
down
babe.
now.
In fact, he's even like Messi because he has just one babe.
Hello.
He takes babe to hotels.
So Messi,
Oh, but man,
Messi
marry
got
the
many.
babe, I beg.
It's too early. Make him
he wants to
continue
have.
football.
He wants to
How
avoid
old?
any
How
hakimi.
old when he dey?
18.
Before Messi born, he don't win trophy.
Okay, now the person where you see me follow.
You know, he don't win Champions League.
Garnacho has won the Carabao Cup now.
Man, calm down. No be to go spray hair before you
for football,
born.
wait,
Did
the money
Messi
dey-
spray hair?
Ball.
Did Messi spray hair?
Messi don't spray hair. Spray beer.
After how many Ballon d'Or now?
No,
After
he
many
want to
Ballon
am now. He want.
Rashford never born, he dey go born.
See,
I am asking why he score goal.
see.
now.
Just watch.
He want
young man.
content Rashford say
Young man,
he
see.
dey more responsible.
Garnacho.
Now what for you?
Wait, Garnacho and this Man City boy.
Alvarez.
Garnacho never baff.
Aye,
But the
Abba.
boy since he dey level headed. Now
Cup winner show
that
the
is
cup.
why
Did you want to
that's why I carry to the canvas for feet today. I
He
took it
want
to
talk
the
something.
canvas.
He say
You want? You
I
say what?
took it to the canvas.
Che, where this with? Okay, nobody follow.
I took this guy to the canvas. Don't be small. I dribble this guy, you.
All right. By the way. All right. At this point in time, we don't drop the calling link for the comment section on YouTube. If you like to join us, join the conversation and let us know what you think about what that happened this past weekend, what will happen tomorrow, this coming week, and any other thing we don't talk about. I beg, freely follow the next instructions. So tap on that link. The link is in the comment section on YouTube right now. It's also pinned there. Tap on that link. The link will carry go website. Immediately you reach the website. Allow the website use your camera and microphone so we can see you, so we can hear you. And at that point, you just need to fill in your name. Fill in your name. As you fill in your name, put FML so that we're going to say you be female and then you can jump the queue. So just fill in your name, enter the studio, and if you see waiting for host, I beg just close that tab, refresh the page, or put your browser for airplane mode and then off the airplane mode. Also, I beg use Google Chrome so that you know we get any issue of we need to see you, we need to hear. I beg, very very important. Just use Google Chrome to avoid any issue of not seeing and not hearing. All right, let's check the comment section one more time. Wise Wisdom says, Rashford na Prince of England, though, you know, won't fall the royal family
Exactly.
hand. Olalawa say, Garnacho don't change teeth. Say.
Now money day. That's how South Americans are.
They say Foden's son, they like 2 years now. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
they no be mates now.
Foden no be Ganchizi mate.
Who see this guy?
Before the tell you, footballer career will not end.
Garnacho.
Without Foden, this is an agony and a day.
Garnacho never
I don't understand.
started.
Without Foden, this Foden, no, they this is an
Garnacho. Now they get kind of white Foden.
Who carry Greenwood go to show?
My man, concentrate a beg.
Go to show us, guys. Your first England call up during COVID. He open thing that they call us, guys.
Nobody could kill a
Foden
guy.
tell
After
am
they
say,
finish that boy, you know,
Foden
go
tell am
back
say,
now
come
with
let
one
me
of
show
those
you
guys.
live.
And Foden don't win to office.
Come let me show you live.
Hey God.
Greenwood say, oh God, they follow you.
This last.
Richard Gray say, I want read this show, no agree me.
Okay, you want?
I beg, no go fail.
Fail not, my child.
Hey God.
You want read?
All right, we are ready to take the course now. So I beg, any issues with the calling system, I beg, let us know in the comment section. Sharply. And also, I beg, very, very quick reminder, please help us like the video. One reach 1,000 likes before the stream they done. If you never liked the video yet, I beg, just go back and like the video, please.
The last live.
PN, I just wanted to say, subscribe to Football Fans Tribe. My brother there is running it. Go on it and like it all.
Subscribe to Football Fan Tribe. They got some great content. Check it out.